Hello.
Hey, welcome to Sparkling Diamonds with Brittany and Robin.
I'm Brittany.
And I'm Robin.
And we're here with other crafts that we've been promising for months now. We're here. Can you tell what we're doing today?
So, we are going to, we're not sure how any of this goes. There's a video that shows you how. And so we're going to unbox it, and you're going to watch with us. And
you've cross stitched. Have you ever crocheted before?
I tried a little bit, and I did a few lines.
Okay, I've never cross stitched before in my life, guys. So this is.
But we're talking a few lines. Like somebody showed me how to do like a stitch, and I did it a couple of times.
So she has. You tell who you have, and I'll tell who I have.
Well, first, are you not gonna say welcome?
I guess I'm excited.
Well, tell everybody hello.
Well, hi guys. So if you're new, we are a mother-daughter duo, and on our channel, you've probably seen a lot. If you're new, you probably haven't seen anything. But we have been doing a lot of diamond painting content. We're trying to start including other crafts, just to do other fun things to kind of mix it up. And so this is the first that's showing on our channel. We're going to be trying to attempt to do some wobbles. We don't really know how it's pronounced. Woobles or wobbles. I don't know.
I think it's the Woobles.
I think so too. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this, especially if you're used to watching our diamond painting content. I hope this is something fun for you guys.
Yeah, so we both got for beginners.
We did, and I will say, I wanted to do this because there's a couple things that they came out with. Like, they have a Harry Potter set. They have, like, a Halloween advent, a Christmas advent. It's like, they have so many fun things on their website. Now, these, you got yours from Amazon too, right?
Yes.
So you can get them from Amazon, other places like that. So, but they do have a dedicated website, and I'm excited.
All right, so let's get started, and we'll see where we need to go next. So to begin with, it does come in you get to pick out I think there's a beginner and more advanced level.
I think so too.
And so I picked out this one, and then Brittany picked out her little dinosaur. And then on the back, it says the Woobles are handmade and by you, and they include everything that you need. The yarn, the step-by-step videos, the pre-started piece, the 4mm crochet hook, the stuffing, the plastic eyes, the yarn needle, and your online instructions. So then it says, meet your next hobby. Not crafty, not coordinated, nonsense. This kit is for anyone picking up a crochet hook for the first time. The magic is in giving you more than the materials. It's the wobbly things we do to make sure you're good to go. Like a pre-started piece and step-by-step videos to make your very own Perry the Penguin.
Pierre. He's French. She's Pierre. Mine's just Fred.
Oh, mine's fancier. By the end of it, you won't just be having a cute little friend, but you'll also have a new lifelong skill and the confidence that comes with it. And then they have a Facebook, they have an Instagram, and a YouTube channel, and a Pinterest.
And I will say, I was looking at my packaging. So the packaging is the same on the back. The only thing that's different, it shows my character. I did Fred the dinosaur, but look at this. I hadn't noticed this before now. It says, warning, may result in getting hooked. It does say ages 12 plus.
What, did you say how long it takes to complete?
3 to 8 hours.
Mine says that too.
Guys, we may be doing some time lapses, or this may be a multiple part video. Mine says he's 5 by 5 inches when he's finished.
Mine says 3.5 by 4.5.
You ready to get into this?
All right, yes.
All right, we're opening it. We have no idea what's in these, guys. If you guys have done, we're gonna call them Woobles until we know for sure. All right. Ooh, lots of fun stuff coming out here. All right, I'm gonna pull the packaging off and I'll lay everything. So I got a blue yarn hook. I'll let her get hers open so we can kind of pull it out at the same time.
All right, so I'm going to just throw that on the floor. So I also got a blue iron hook.
So I have
crochet needle, what it is.
Green, I have yellow and lots of green.
Oh wow, you do have a lot of green.
And I just have yellow and green.
I have lots of blue.
And one thing I will say, there's something stuffed down in my green. Oh, that's your starting piece.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's
So that's our
neat.
starting piece
Okay.
that's stuck down in there. So what else we got in here?
And then we have this little,
Stuffing.
I've got the stuffing.
And then our package, which there's some, oh, I bet eyes. All right, and that's it.
That's it, yep. So,
Let's see if I can turn you guys down just a little bit. Maybe you can see, let me see if this will help so you guys can see the table a little bit better.
and
There we go.
I am thinking maybe open this first. Yes.
Yeah, because that's probably going to have our instructions and
inside,
stuff in it.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm moving you guys around a little bit so you can see a little better. Oh, no, don't move. Oh, I have black stuff in here too. Yarn. Is this yarn? Yarn, yeah. I have what looks like 2 eyes, and then my yarn needle. We'll lay the needle, my little eyes and stuff to the side.
I have a needle, and then I have the black yarn
Okay.
as well, and then I have what I guess is the eyes and the.
So
No.
I wonder if mine says make Fred, and it's a step-by-step guide. So I wonder if, I don't know if you guys are supposed to see there's a password on here. So I wonder if they're going to be the same. Like if I scan, because I have my phone sitting here. So
That's a good point.
So
Probably not.
let's see if I scan mine. It may not be. You may have to.
There's no way they can be.
You may have to get your phone. So
Yeah.
let's see. Hold on, guys. I'm pulling up. I'm going to do my phone for this because I got my phone here. Okay, I have to enter my password. Robin's going to grab her phone.
Well, I'm going to see if I can dual cast from my computer here.
All right, let me put in my password here. MT. Enter my email, okay? I don't have an account, so I'm having to create an account. Not a big deal. 1 second. Oh. Well, let me log in. Okay, cool. I can log in with my shop app. That works. It looks like I don't have any wobbles yet. Okay, there we go. I've registered my Woobles. So now you can see. Here's a look at my phone. So, if it'll focus. Focus! So you see my wobbles, and I have Fred the dinosaur, and all I would do is click open tutorial. If I wanted to, I could keep adding them. So I'm going to click open tutorial mine. Alright, so while she's getting hers set up, I'm going to kind of get it to focus here. So we got Fred, we got get started, and you can choose right or left-handed. The basics. And then you get into the body, the tail, the arms, the spikes, the belly. So if I click get started.
With this kit, you're gonna.
Oh, we got a video. Hold on, let me pause. I gotta turn my sound up a little bit. Hold on. So while she's getting hers, I'll kind of play mine. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can get it to where you can.
Okay, I'm ready. So I've got to enter my passcode.
The process, make a cute plushie. This guy's name is Fred the dinosaur, and we're gonna start him actually upside down. So we're gonna start making his head with the pre-started piece, all the way down to his butt. Then we're gonna make the tails, the spikes, the arms, and embroider the belly on.
Alright, so then I have a little arrow here, so I click to keep going.
With any Woobles kit, you're going to
there's
be doing
Pierre.
more than just pass the time. You're going to be learning a new skill. So if this is your first time crocheting, that means you're probably going to make mistakes, and that is totally okay. If you run into trouble, just tap on the help icon at the bottom of the screen to find videos to help you troubleshoot common issues. Or
little help
simply
icon
pull
here.
on the yarn connected to the yarn ball so that you get reset back to your pre-started piece so you can start anew.
Yeah.
And with that, remember to have fun and let's get woobling.
Woobling.
Wooble, there you go.
So we're gonna get woobling. So let's see. I'm sure you're still gonna be able. So the question is, my guess is we're gonna have to probably turn the volume down because you can kind of see Robin. She's doing the display on her computer, so it can be easier for her to see. So you see her computer back here, and then she'll be working right here, and I'll be working right here. So I'm gonna kind of keep clicking through the steps, and once she gets started,
I'm going to be demoing most of these videos using blue yarn. You have the same type of yarn in your kit, so you should be able to follow along. You might just need to use a different color depending on which Wooble you have.
I have green.
Take the big yarn ball out of your kit and look in the middle of it.
Which is what we saw.
There should be a piece that looks like it's already been crocheted and has some plastic things on it. Leave the plastic things and the piece intact. You're going to pull that yarn out. And if that yarn's actually coming from the outside of your ball and this label is getting in the way,
which mine is,
take the label out.
So I gotta take the label off.
You don't actually need it to keep this ball together. All right. So what we are going to do is wrap this yarn around our left hand. So take your left palm, face it to you, hold the piece in front of your palm, and watch the yarn that's connected to the yarn ball. You're going to wrap that once around your pinky. So now the piece is behind your fingers, and then bring the yarn over your index finger, and then hold onto the piece with your thumb and your middle finger. And you want to try to keep the yarn draped on your index finger towards the back third of your finger, close to your knuckle. That way, when you're crocheting, the yarn won't easily slip off of your finger.
This we could kind of be watching together, so I'll wait and we'll restart this together. So I'm letting her finish setting her account up. So we'll pause and we'll be back when she's set up. All right, so she's in. So I'm going to hit replay on this one. So the first one was just kind of like saying, hey, we're going to create something fun together. I know there's a glare on my phone. I can't do anything about that, really. There we go. All right, so I'm going to hit replay, and we're going to watch this one. Because I played it before, but I'm going to cut all that out. So we were waiting for her to get an account set up. So we're going to replay this, and we're both going to do it together. So
I'm going to be demoing most of these videos using blue yarn. You have the same type of yarn in your kit, so you should be able to follow along.
I have green.
You might just need to use a different color depending on which Wooble you have. Take the big yarn ball out of your kit and look in the middle of it. There should be a piece that looks like it's already been crocheted and has some plastic things on it. Leave the plastic things and the piece intact. You're going to pull that yarn out. And if that yarn's actually coming from the outside of your ball and this label is getting in the way, feel free to take the label out. You don't actually need it to keep this ball together. All right, so what we are going to do is wrap this yarn around our left hand. So take your left palm, face it to you, hold the piece in front of your palm, and watch the yarn that's connected to the yarn ball. You're going to wrap that once around your pinky. So now the piece is behind your fingers, and then bring the yarn over your index finger, and then hold onto the piece with your thumb and your middle finger. And you want to try to keep the yarn draped on your index finger towards the back third of your finger, close to your knuckle. That way, when you're crocheting, the yarn won't easily slip off of your finger.
I was holding it between my index finger. She's got it this one. I don't know if it matters.
What now?
Between your index and your thumb.
I got it like that.
Yeah. And you had everything right. Just I was showing you like the way she's holding it with her fingers. Now come around your hand. Yeah, you had it right. Just she's holding it with this. You were holding it with your ring finger, just like this, with your thumb.
Yeah.
And your middle finger.
She's
on the piece.
She was holding it how?
Like this.
That's how I was holding it.
Well, you just had your ring finger.
Okay.
You're not understanding me.
No, because I thought I was holding it how she said to.
Put your thumb on it now. There you go. That's how she's holding it.
Alright.
Alright. Now, let's see what the next step is. At some point, we may have to watch her video.
Now that you have the yarn draped on your hand, you want to make sure that you're holding your piece in the correct orientation. If you think of this piece like the coin, there is the concept of a head versus tail, and an up and down. So you want to have this little loop in the upper right-hand corner, and then the orange stitch marker immediately to its left. And then the green stitch markers are to the left of that. You also want to move this cutoff piece of yarn in case it's in front of your piece. You want to move it to the back, under and behind the yarn that is draped on your finger.
Okay, I that's going to have to go a little slower.
Alright, so that one I can help you with because I think I've got mine. So you need to have the loop in the top right.
Right.
You got that?
Right. Well, it's there, but it won't stay up.
That's okay. Then you have, it should automatically put you should have the orange and then the two green to the left of your thumb.
They are.
Yeah, and then there's a loose piece. Mm-hmm. Just make sure it's behind everything, which it is. So you're good.
Oh, okay. All right.
So the biggest thing she said is so you don't want it to get tucked into the piece that is on your index finger.
Okay.
Which isn't on your index finger anymore.
Okay.
Push it down. One thing she said, keep it towards the base because it'll stop it from sliding off your finger, causing issues. All right. Ready? Next step.
The reason why we're in this awkward position is because we want to control the tension between your index finger and the piece. Having an even tension is going to make your stitches look even, and it's going to make it easy for you to crochet. So if it's feeling like it's too loose, like there's too much slack, just move your index finger away from you to make it tighter. And if it feels too tight, just move your finger closer. And if it's like super loose and even pulling your finger away doesn't help, just keep pulling on the yarn connected to the yarn ball until everything tightens up.
Well, that's simple enough.
Okay. Oh, next step.
Last step to get into crocheting position, pick up your hook and stick it into the little loop from the right to the left or from the bottom up, depending on how your loop is currently positioned. Now you're in crocheting position.
Right to your left. So you want to go in through the right side.
You want to go on this side?
Yeah, right to left. All right. Now what? Okay. Next step.
We're going to learn how to make what's called a single crochet stitch. This is the basic stitch in crochet, and it's what most of your plushie is made of. So you've got your hook in this little loop, and the first thing you need to do is figure out what hole to put the hook into. Luckily, we have these plastic things to help. You want to put your hook in exactly the same hole as this orange stitch marker. If you were to look at the rim of your piece, you would see that the orange stitch marker is under 2 strands of yarn that kind of look like a horizontal V. So you want to put your hook in the hole directly below that horizontal V, in the hole that is marked by this orange stitch marker.
Okay. I'm assuming the next step's going to show us.
So pull the orange stitch marker all the way off to the left so it's out of your way.
Okay.
And then put your hook immediately to the right of that so that the hook is under those 2 strands of yarn that look like a horizontal V. So now it should look like there's 3 strands of yarn on your hook. You want to make sure the tip of the hook is facing you and the hook is in front of the working yarn.
Okay, I think I got mine.
I did not get mine.
Okay, so you want to pull the orange piece like towards you a little bit, so because what you're gonna do is see how the orange piece is under. All right, we gotta get your yarn situated here. All right, so you want to put this through the 2 pieces, basically underneath where that orange piece is. So it's under 2 pieces of yarn. You're basically gonna put your hook under that piece, under both pieces.
Okay.
Do you have 2 pieces? Do you get both of them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See?
All right, so then make sure that's out of the way. All right, so now that's where we're at. And then make sure the hook's turned towards you, she said.
Okay.
All right, next step.
Now we're going to do what's called a yarn over. We're going to bring the hook down and under the working yarn, and then put it behind the working yarn. The goal is to grab the yarn with the tip of your hook. So you'll need to make sure that the tip of your hook is still facing you. And when you're doing that motion, try to only move your hook hand. Resist the urge to use your yarn hand to pull the yarn onto your hand.
I know.
You still got your pinky here. Let's this is gonna help. Let's tighten your pinky again. Watch your fingers here. There we go. Get you some slack there. All right. So she's got it. We both got it. She's using her yarn hand.
Next, you're gonna pull the hook through the hole that the hook just went into. So just those first 2 loops on the hook.
Oh god.
And it's really common when you're first learning how to crochet to get your hook snagged in the yarn. So I'm gonna give you some tips on how to do this.
I was gonna say that's what I'm seeing happening right now.
So first you want to pull the piece in the hook in opposite directions to artificially make the hole that the hook needs to go through a little bigger. Then you want to rotate the tip of your hook from facing you to facing where the yarn meets the rest of the piece. So that should be about 90 degrees down. Then, when you pull the hook through, you want to try to pull your hook parallel to your body. Do not wiggle it around. This is what will get your hook snagged on yarn. So, the moment you clear those first 2 loops on your hook, rotate your hook to face you again so that the new loop that you just brought through stays on your hook, and then push your hook off to the left so that this new loop is also safely towards the base of your hook. Lastly, pull your hook a little bit away from the piece so that this new loop looks like it's basically the same size as the old loop.
Okay. So where are you at with that?
I'm just not pulling it back. It came completely undone, so I'm just not pulling it back to the orange.
Okay, so first to start with, you should only, if you haven't went through the orange yet, you should only have one piece on here. All right, let me put mine down here so I can help kind of. Okay. All right, so basically let's reset your hand thing here because you got a mess going on here. All right, so okay, left hand, you're gonna take it and you're gonna wrap it around. All right, so start there, wrap it around just your pinky. Okay, now go behind your hand with this piece. You're gonna pull this piece.
This piece?
Behind your fingers.
Okay.
No, behind all your fingers. All your fingers. You're going in front of your ring finger. There you go. All your fingers. Now, pull it around. Now put it between your ring finger, or your middle finger and your thumb.
Like that?
No, that like this actual chunk of your starter. No. Between your ring, this piece between your ring finger or your middle finger and your thumb. All right.
Yeah.
Now let's tighten your loop by pulling this. Okay. This, guys, you can't even see your hands. Look, okay, you gotta stop laughing because this isn't gonna work. We're trying to learn how to crochet. This may be a fail video, guys. All right. So you want to make sure. Okay, so let's do this. So it'll give you. Okay, so you want to make sure you keep this around your pinky and this around. Let's put it below your ring, so it won't come off. Okay. Now adjust this piece. You need to have your hoop over here on the top right.
Okay, I got that.
Then you have all your. Okay, so where's the loose piece of yarn?
The loose.
There's like a small
right
end piece. So make sure it's behind everything. So you may have to move it around your hand. So I'm like
that.
You want it. So she said down into the back. So let's do like down here into the back. Okay. Now put your hook right to left through the single hoop.
Right to left, like this way?
No, your right side to the left side. We're gonna have to come down a little bit because we can't even see your hands anymore. No. All right. So right to left. Okay, why does this not want to stay on your finger? Okay, put your finger out like this. You need to keep this finger like this for tension, all right?
All right.
Right to left. So that hook is going to go through this from your right hand to your left hand, basically.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Turn the hook towards you. Mm-hmm. Now find your orange clip.
Okay.
Kind of pull that clip down to kind of with your thumb as much as you can to kind of create some tension. Now you're going to go through those two pieces that are underneath that the orange hook is hooked to.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Why do you?
I don't know.
Your finger needs to stay like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's gonna feel weird. Your finger has to stay. It probably doesn't help. Your rings are getting stuck on everything.
All right. I'll take my rings off in a second.
No, you're okay. Okay. Now, push through a little bit so it's your thing's all the way through. There you go. Now, keep pushing. Push till it's all. There you go. Now you want to don't move this hand. Use this hand to hook the ring, the knot on the yarn.
To hook the knot on the yarn.
Yeah,
like
but the other way. You want to go behind it. Like up and under. There you go. Now turn your thing to hook it. Okay. Now, what she said to make it easier, turn this so the hook is down a little bit, like 90 degrees, and slowly pull it toward you. Don't pull this thing out. You don't want to pull this thing out. You're okay.
Okay, I got it.
Right there. I'm trying to hold it so I can help you. Okay. Now, don't pull this thing out. Push this. If anything, push this all the way through. Now, keep holding this. You want to keep this finger out. This finger needs to stay right here.
Yeah.
This finger needs to stay behind here. Okay. Where does that finger stay? Out. That finger stays like this the whole time. That's your tension. I knocked the camera. There you go. These two fingers support this. There you go. Now, you just want to pull a little bit so that the hooks are the same.
All right.
Okay, so now we're at the same place. Now, hold on, because I got to reconfigure here. Okay. So this finger has to stay out.
Well, at some point, mine's going to be different. How do we know when that is?
Next, you're going to pull the hook through the hole that
I think we just did that. I hit replay.
So just those first 2 loops on the hook.
So here's the next step.
You should have 2 loops on your hook now.
So now we have 2
which means that you're halfway through the stitch. That's called the single crochet stitch.
So that was half the step.
Let's pause and make sure that these loops are a good size so that it'll be easy for you to finish this stitch. So tilt your piece so that you're looking at the hook head on. And if you left the tip of the hook facing you, you actually want to rotate the tip of the hook down to face the piece again. Because what I want to show you is that we want to make this loop that's on the hook, this new loop, be basically the same size as the tip of the hook. That way we know it'll be easy for the hook to go in and out of that loop. So if that loop is too tight, too small, all you gotta do is pull the hook
yours
away
looks like it's good size.
Mm-hmm.
And then if that loop is too big, just pull on the yarn connected to the yarn ball to make it smaller.
Okay. All right, next up.
All right, so
yarn
we've checked
over.
that these loops are a good size, that they're basically the same size as the tip of the hook. We've got 2 loops on our hook, and we are halfway through the single crochet stitch. To finish it, we're gonna do another yarn over. So you have your hook in front of your working yarn, the tip of the hook facing you. Bring your hook down under that yarn and then behind it so that you can grab onto the working yarn
under
with the tip of your
and over.
hook.
There you go. Okay, now okay.
Now pull the piece and the hook in opposite directions to temporarily make the loops on your hook a little bit bigger so that it's easier for your hook to make it through these loops. Then rotate your hook
You're
from
going
facing
early.
you to facing where the yarn meets the rest of the piece. And then pull this yarn through both loops on the hook. So move your hook parallel to your body. Don't wiggle it around. The moment you clear those 2 loops, rotate the hook to face you again. Push the hook off to the left so that this new loop is safely towards the base of your hook, and then pull the hook a little bit away from you so that the loop on the hook becomes a little bit bigger.
Mine came too big, I think.
It's okay, you can tighten it back. All right, we're good. So we both got that. We're going.
If you've only got 1 loop left on the hook, then congrats, you have finished the single crochet stitch, and you can move on to the next video. If you don't think you did that correctly though, you can do 2 things. 1, you can reset back to the pre-started piece that came in your kit and go back in the videos to follow along again. All you gotta do is take the hook out and then pull on the yarn connected to the yarn ball until it doesn't unravel anymore.
All right.
Or you can tap on the help icon below.
All right, let's see. This might be where we have to do different videos, but we'll see.
Now we're going to
No,
make
we're
what's
still
called
good.
an increase stitch. To turn the single crochet stitch into an increase stitch, we're just going to do exactly what we did and do it in exactly the same hole. So we're going to make a second single crochet stitch in the same hole. Before we do that, let's just double check we're set up to be able to easily move our hook through the loop that's on it by tilting our piece so we can take a look at the loop relative to the size.
You may want to make your loop a little bit bigger.
Remember, we want this loop to be basically the same diameter as the tip of the hook.
Turn your hook towards you.
And if it isn't, either move your hook away from you or pull
Move it
on
towards
the
the
yarn
base
connected
too.
to the
You make me
yarn ball
nervous. It's gonna
to
fall off.
Make it a good size.
There you go.
So you've got 1 loop on your hook, and to start this second single crochet stitch, you need to put your hook in exactly the same hole as the previous single crochet stitch went into.
So is that the orange?
That hole is the hole that is marked by the orange stitch marker. So pull that orange stitch marker off to the left so it's out of your way, and then stick the hook in the same hole immediately to the right of the orange stitch marker. And it should look like you've got 3 strands of yarn on your hook, because that hole was under 2 strands of yarn that looked like a horizontal V. You want to make sure the tip of your hook is facing you and the hook is in front of the working yarn.
Okay, we're doing good so far, guys.
Now yarn over. That means bring your hook down, under, and behind the working yarn. Keep the tip of the hook facing you so that you can grab onto the yarn with the tip of your hook. Now you're going to bring this yarn back through the hole that the hook just went into. So pull the piece and the hook in opposite directions to make that hook temporarily a little bigger. Rotate the hook from facing you to facing the piece, and then pull the hook parallel to your body. And the moment you clear those 2 loops, rotate the hook to face you again. Push it off to the left.
To make it easier,
and then
turn the hook down
a little
now.
bit away from
Now,
you,
slowly go
so
through.
that the new loop is about the same size as the old loop.
Okay, and now pull it back.
Oh, you lost it. Hold on, right here. Put your hook back down towards me. No, okay. First, push the needle all the way through. Push the needle all the way through, so that's at your right end. Just push the needle to your left, all the way to your left. No, left. Do you know your left and your right? Okay, number 1, keep your hook at the base, all the way to the base.
Yeah.
Okay, you're.
Well, that's...
Okay, now put this piece on your hook here. Okay, now turn your hook towards you. All right. Now stretch your little things. Okay, we're good. Ready?
Yeah.
Let me see if yours looks like mine. Yeah, it does pretty much.
Right, and...
All right, now I don't know.
You should have 2 loops on your hook now, and let's just check real quick that these loops are a good size by tilting the piece and taking a look at how
We're gonna skip that because we know to check now.
the working yarn, and we're gonna do a yarn over again. So bring the hook down under and then behind the working yarn with the tip of the hook facing you.
You always want to go under. There you go. All right.
Now pull the hook and the piece away from each other to make the loops on the hook temporarily a little bigger, and then rotate the hook from facing you to facing the piece. Now
Turn your hook down to the right.
Both loops on
down.
the hook, and move your hook parallel to your body. The moment you clear
Slowly pull
those 2
through.
loops, rotate the hook to face you again.
And then as soon as you come through,
Push the hook
turn your hook back towards you so you don't lose your piece.
This new loop is safely towards the base of your hook, and then pull the hook a little bit away from you so that this new loop becomes a little bit bigger.
You still have 2. You should only have 1. So turn it down. Keep pulling. Now turn your hook towards you. Oh no. I think you're gonna have to start for... I don't know what's going on.
I saw 3.
No, you should only have 1.
Okay. Well, you seem to be rocking it. Okay, so this is how we started.
So pull the string and make sure you got everything loose. Or did you already do that?
Everything loose?
Yeah, you see basically...
Yeah.
Okay, so now.
Okay, let me turn my video on.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
This is real life, guys. We're trying to figure it out here. All right, so I'm gonna keep going with mine for a minute.
If you only have 1 loop left on your hook, then congrats! You have finished the increased stitch.
In the process.
You can move on to the next video.
All right, so I'm gonna turn my audio off and put my headphone in here.
With any Woobles kit, you're going to be doing more than just pass the time. You're going to be learning a new skill. So if this is your first time crocheting, that means you're probably going to make mistakes, and that is totally okay. If you run into trouble, just tap on the help icon at the bottom of the screen.
I skipped over that because
Yeah.
I need to start taking it out? You think it's all over?
Maybe. I don't know why it looks like that.
Let's do that, because what's it going to hurt? Okay.
Okay, I can walk you through the steps if you want, I think.
I think I can even do it as many times as we've done it now.
So the biggest thing is just making sure when you start, start with everything in the right position.
Right now we got everything and it is correct.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and can you give me a chance here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dad? Dear God.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know what of this video you're going to see, because this has been like a lot of us like redoing stuff and kind of doing our own thing. So this video might be a little chaotic. All right, this might not be the easiest thing to do on camera, but
true colors.
so there may be some time lapses in here. There may be some giggles.
That's why I love you.
Some headaches, but we're here for it.
Don't say a word. Okay, so to begin with, and then this will all go back behind here. Is that right? No. I can throw a look on your face. So this.
You're starting with this in your right hand. That'll give you a help. You're wanting to wrap it around your pinky first.
Yeah, the pinky first.
Yeah, do you remember in her video she said put your hand like this and take this and wrap it like this?
No, I do not recall that. So I want to take this and
go over your pinky.
Go over my pinky with it like that.
Yeah, put it in your right hand. Put this piece in your right hand. Mimic me. All right, ready?
No. Why am I putting my right hand?
Because you're using it to get it in position.
Okay.
So, because you need to position it around your left hand. Right. So put it over your pinky.
Oh, I see.
And then wrap it around, all the way around once, and then go behind your hand and around behind your finger, and then you're gonna put it between your middle finger and your thumb. And then if your string is
middle finger.
Yeah, your middle finger and your
there.
Middle finger.
That finger?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, if your string's too loose, like mine is, you just pull the far end to tighten it.
But now, is yours double?
I've done some more steps, so mine's going to look a little different.
But, like, was yours like at the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then this is where you pick up the crochet hook.
Yep.
And you put it through here.
Make sure you go through the right side to the left side.
And was I not?
To me, the way it looks, if you put it like this, should be like this. So you need to go through the right side to the left side. It's like going that way.
Okay.
Okay.
And now I take this and rub it under, like that.
Not yet.
Oh.
You need to go. Okay, so kind of turn this just a tiny bit more. Like so, this corner is over like toward this way. Because you're gonna need to get where the hook marker is here. All right.
What?
So
what now?
So. Take this loose piece of strand and make sure it's tucked behind everything there.
Oh.
So it's not in your way. There you go. Now, you don't want to have your finger over where the orange hook is, because you're going to need to go into the hole where the orange hook is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can have it over the green ones.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you here a little.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. So now, you want to take this hook and go through the two pieces where the orange hook is.
Okay, alright.
Start on this side. You want to go, that's probably what happened. You want to go from the front to the back every single time.
So start here?
Yep, and go through to the back. Think of it like this is the front part, this is the back part. You're good. All right, so now you should have you have three strings on there?
Yes.
Now you do what you were going to do.
Which is this.
Under there, yep. Now, it's easier to turn this down. There you go. So that way when you pull it through, it's less likely to get snagged. And you can also kind of pull your needle up as you pull through, and it'll get it less snagged.
Pull your needle up.
Like this way, from your piece. Like leave the tip pointing down.
Mm-hmm. And pull.
I don't know why that's wanting to pull through with it. You're almost there. You want to come through one more.
I feel like if I wanted to come on.
No, hold on. You're going to need to watch the video again, because I don't know if that's right.
Okay. Alright, let me see yours, because you're doing a really good job.
Alright, so here's where I'm at, guys. I'm doing an increase stitch. Oh, hold on, headphones.
And one thing I need to do is practice. So
Yeah, definitely not having it in your hand right is going to make a hard time. Because, like, if you don't keep this piece tight, it'll make everything harder.
Well, one thing, this hand already hurt, and this thumb is numb.
I was going to say, which is the numb thumb?
Yeah.
Could you do it left-handed?
I don't think so.
That could make a big difference. Because if my thumb was numb and I couldn't hold things very well, that would be very hard. This would be very hard to do.
When the hospital started my IV in March, they hit the tendons in my neck, and it made my whole hand numb, and it got better, but the thumb is still numb, and so I can't feel things with it. So that could be why.
All right, let's play now. You should be able to hear it. Oh, I turned her way down. Hold on.
While she's doing that, let me get headphones
below and
so I can see if I
behind the
can
working
start
yarn.
it.
And then pull that yarn through both loops on the hook. So pull the piece and the hook away from each other as you rotate the tip of the hook to face the piece. Pull that yarn parallel to your body. The moment it clears those two loops, or rotate the hook to face you again, push it off to the left and pull the hook a little bit away from you. If you've got one loop left on your hook, then congratulations. You are done with your
I love the little dancing corgi.
Before we move on, let's just double check that we have the correct number of V's. We just finished our second increase stitch, and remember,
So she's saying the V's.
increase stitch,
I don't know how well you guys can see it. Not very well with this light.
4 V's at this point.
So there's a V,
So turn your piece,
a V,
look at the
a V,
rim.
and a V. So I have
That
4
we've got
V's.
the stitch mark by the stitch marker,
Let's
the
see if I
orange
zoom in
one
if you can see a little
at the
better.
very bottom, and your hook at the very top. And we're going to count the number of V's starting from the one marked by the
right
orange
here.
stitch marker.
So the orange stitch
So
marker's
here's
in
the
1,
first V,
2, 3, 4.
second, third, and fourth. Remember, you don't count the loop that's on your hook as a stitch. Great, I've got 4 V's so far, which means I'm good to go, and I can remove this first green stitch marker and put it aside because I don't need it anymore.
Alright, so now I gotta do that. Gonna hang on to these stitch markers though, because I got some other little cute projects I found that I might try to do if this goes well.
Well, you got big ambition.
I do. They're Pokemon. Come on, bro.
So to finish round 2,
right.
we need to repeat what we've been doing in every remaining hole.
Okay, Miss Brittany, help me with starting position, because I'm having trouble with starting position.
Okay.
So I need to do it to learn. I'm gonna do it, learn, and don't do it for me. So I'm starting with this piece. So she said you wrap it around like that, and then like that, and then hold it like this. Right?
Yeah, but you want to make sure, so there's like a front and a back, or like a top and a bottom, right? Of this piece. So I don't know if you can tell, this looks kind of like it's bowing outwards.
Yeah.
Flip it over and look at the other side. See how that looks like it's bowing it outwards? Yeah. This is going to be the side you want towards you, because that's the one you're going to build from. So basically, like the butt's away from you, kind of. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So, and the tail you keep behind that.
Right, and then you want to make sure your loop stays in the top right always.
Okay, well, I think that's number one problem. Okay, and then, okay.
So go ahead and turn your loop. You want your loop to be in your top right. So right now it's top left. See your loops here? No, you have it facing the right way. So what I mean by turn it is like turn it, like just like this.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. So you want it to be in the top right. To wherever you look at your hand, it looks like the top right.
Okay.
There you go. Now that's your starting position.
Right.
That's going to be like your base position for everything.
All right, and then all I do, this is so simple, is take this and
I just want to pull the piece up to make sure, yeah.
and put it in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where you start.
And then the next step is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it through the 2 holes of the orange.
Correct.
So insert it here, keeping that down there, and just insert it here, making sure that I get that like that.
And this might be easier now once you've got your thing through it. Put this like under your thumb kind of so it stays out of your way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, now, is this where I cross under the thread?
You always want to go under. You always tend to go over.
Like that?
Try to go over. You're going over, under. There you go.
All right.
Now, turn it towards you just a little bit. So this hook is pointing down.
Okay.
So because you don't want it to snag. So turn it a little more even. Now, I'm going to pull with your hand to show you what I'm talking about.
All right.
To make the holes bigger, pull up. Like a hole. No, hold on. Don't pull through yet. Don't pull through yet. I'm just going to show you. You want to pull this away from it. See how it's making like the holes here bigger?
Yeah.
Then try to pull through while you're pulling up. Because that'll help prevent it from getting snagged some. But you need to go through all 3 of those holes. So you got through 2, so now you gotta get through the last one. Now instantly turn your hook up away from it. There you go. There you go. Now you pull it through just a little bit more probably. And then make sure you pull it all the way down to the base of your hook so you don't lose it.
It's not wanting to pull.
That's okay.
Okay.
Oh, this somehow it's really twisted. So twist your thing again. Ooh, that's fun too. Now put your needle. Alright guys. So I don't really know what this video is going to be like when I go to edit it. I'm going to be honest. Because we literally spent the last 30 minutes off camera trying to get her through the steps. So.
Hey guys, I'm a doctor. That's all I'm going to say.
So I'm actually finishing up my second round. I think I'm almost to the point, I haven't watched the last step where I think I'm done with my second round, but you can see I've got like I've done all these stitches here. So what I might do is we're going to finish the video now, and if I feel like it, I might keep going, and I might just do a time lapse here at the end of me doing some stitching.
And what I think I need to do is practice from the beginning.
If you do, we just need to move your stitch marker back. But that's not a big deal.
But there was a couple
so like here's the thing. So here's what's wrong with hers right now. So if we look, so you can see, let's see if I can get the camera to focus on it here. So see right here where this thing is? If I look at it, we have a bunch of V's. So like we have a V here, a V here, a V here. So like if you look at hers, where it starts, so she's got the first V where the orange marker is. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. So you can see right here where the stitch marker is, she's got a good V. She's got another good V. Something happens right here where she's got like an extra piece of string, and then there's something going on here. So there's something odd about hers, and I was sitting here with her and I don't know what happened there. So we're gonna have to figure that out.
And so I'm a doer, learner, doer.
Right, and once you get and I told her once you get the method down of what you're doing, it's just repeating the same action over and over and over again.
And she did say you could, so I can undo this right now.
Right, we'll just have to remove your stitch marker and move it back to the right spot.
And so to do that, how would you do that, Brittany? So that way they'll know what you're talking about.
So right here where the orange one is, can you
see it on camera?
Yeah, I've got you right here.
All right, so it's like a safety pin.
Yeah, it's literally, I've got the green ones right here. It's just like a big safety pin that just doesn't poke you.
So I'm going to take it out, but I'm not sure where to put it back in. This is where I'm going to need her to have.
We'll figure it out because they've got it tied off, so you can pull it back and restart as many times as you want.
Oh my goodness, I got hung there. Okay, now, so
now lay it down for a second and then take your end piece of yarn and just pull it all the way loose.
What do you mean?
Like take this and just make sure you pull. So see how everything's coming undone? Okay. Yeah. So right here where you've got that's where your orange marker is going to go back. You can see where they've kind of marked it. So they have one hoop here, and the orange one would go back right there to start over. And
so what I'm going to have to do is just practice. And so by tomorrow night, I'll have mine done and she'll still be learning.
So I might sit here for a few minutes. We just wanted to end up the video. Again, when I edit this, because some of it's like me trying to listen to it, some of it's like me trying to show her some things. It sometimes there's not us talking at all. So I don't know how successful this video will be and how well you guys have enjoyed it, but
We had some cackles.
We did. So I'm going to keep working on Fred here, and I'll do a little bit of the time lapse for you guys, so you guys can see how far I get before I call it a night.
So, hey, when we do Legos, if I have this much trouble following the instructions on Legos, I have a problem.
Legos are 10 times easier than this, in my opinion.
All right. And I really have done this before. Somebody showed me how long time ago. So did I get that in the right place? They are. It is right.
Yes.
So that's a neat thing. Like, I like that you can't mess it up.
Nope. If you do, you just start over.
Also, I wouldn't recommend having it on rings because one of the
that was one of the hardest
kept
things.
Getting hung on my ring and my diamonds. So diamonds are not your friend in this.
No. Diamonds are not a girl's best friend.
Not
for
doing
Woobles.
this.
Woobles.
No. And so I would say that's but I think once I get the hang of it, it's going to be fun. It's just frustrating right now that I can't.
Don't worry, I'll leave the funny clips in where I'm trying to explain stuff to her. Because we both end up laughing at the end of this. Because she's like, what?
I also ready to pull my hair out, and I'm also thinking I'd rather be working right now, and if I'm thinking I'd rather be working right now, that's a problem.
That's when you need to take a break.
That's when you're like, okay, this project is not crafting anymore, Robin.
So I hope you guys enjoyed whatever this video has been to this point. I will add a time lapse in after this.
I don't know of what, of chaos.
I'm going to say crochet. I'll do some time lapse of me working on Fred.
You are successful.
I think so. I think. I don't know.
I don't think Brittany came from me. I don't know where she came from, but she's like this space alien, and
space alien.
Everybody wants her. Like, they want a Brittany in their life, and I really don't know how. All I can say is I was a cheerleader. She was good in every sport there was, and all I could ever do was cheer. And now she can even, I've crocheted a few times. It can't be that hard. And here I am, and I'm still at beginner stage. All right. Nobody judge me. All right, guys, we got a lot of videos to catch up on because we got a lot of unboxings. We got somebody sent us a lovely gift. Have you mentioned that?
I have in our vlog, so our members have heard about it in the vlog. But mine is kind of staying for its debut during my Harry Potter video, which I swear is coming, guys. I got to get everything together. And if you remember, you've seen our vlogs, you know my room's chaos. I'm so sorry. I'm working on it. But I have lots of good videos coming out. So if you're a dragon lover, stay tuned. If you're a bird lover, stay tuned. What else? Potentially, if you're interested in Legos, that should be. Maybe we'll try to do that one night this week.
And then we're gonna go through all of my kits, like Abby and.
Ooh, and I know something that'll be fun too. I ordered something today that Robin's gonna teach me how to do, so that'll be entertaining.
Oh yeah, I'm good at that. That Robin, you say that about everything.
Oh God, I just kicked you guys. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap up the part of the video here.
But thank you guys for
we hope you
watching. By the way, I love my glass table. If you could look in there,
they can see it when it's pushed in. They can't see it now.
Yes. It's so cool.
You can see all the now you see the trays in there.
But yeah, I think if I could get some time to practice, maybe between patients, I'll try tomorrow and later on tonight.
This is something that's easy you can take anywhere. I can do this in my bed at night watching TV. You do it in your bed watching TV. So that's one of the good things about this. Like diamond painting, I can't diamond paint my bed, but something like this, I could just sit in there and watch TV and just crochet. I almost said knit. This is definitely not knitting.
No. So I wouldn't call this a whip. I would call this a chaos in progress. But
yeah, that's exactly what the title's going to be.
Chaos.
Trying Woobles for the first time. Chaos in progress.
Near failure, complete failure. I think. Well, because
she's half and half.
Yeah, because and also, well, I can get why the reviews or some other people are like, oh, it's so easy, and some are like, oh, it's not so easy.
Because we're at both sides right now.
Yeah.
Like for me, I haven't really had a lot of problems, but whereas you've kind of had some problems, trying to get the hang of it. So you just got to be patient.
Also, people are right and left brain, and that makes a huge difference.
And also, I think you know, us trying to do it at the same time and trying to watch the directions at the same time, depending on how you learn, her being able to sit down by herself without any other distractions and watching the video and just following the video might help.
And also, not ditching diamond painting
also her thumb. She has her left thumb is numb, and because you have to hold the piece like this, I can see why she's having a hard time too, because if my thumb was numb and I couldn't tell how tight I was holding something, that would be beyond frustrating.
Yeah, and so I was going to say too, like, I'm not diamond painting, you know, you just put the drills on a number. It's simple. Anybody can do that. And this is like you really have to be able to pay attention and follow instructions. It's not like diamond painting.
There is a guide, but there's not a guide at the same time.
Right. And there's a help thing if you have trouble.
They do have help and stuff. So I'm curious to know, like, once I finish this round, I think I removed this, and I don't think it stays anymore, or maybe I move it to the next one. I'm not really sure. That's the step I'm at now. So that's going to be what you guys see in the first part of the time lapse.
So there we go. Take my makeup off, get ready for bed, lay down in bed, breathe, do some patient notes for the day, get ready for tomorrow. This is my first week back at work, so.
And she's feeling, I think, a little better. We're not going to say better, but she's feeling a little better.
It's been a rough 3 weeks, and she stuck by me every moment. I love her dearly. I don't know what I would do without her.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah, my doggies, can I just say our doggies, they have this sense like none other. Whenever I was really sick, they all, even Aiden, would not leave Brittany. He would be on top of me. It is like, I do not understand doggies, but they have this sense about them where they're like discreet. They took photos of Portland not leaving my side in the bed. She didn't even want to go out to potty with the other dogs.
She's like, my mama needs support. I'm staying.
Mm-hmm. And that's a true story. So anyway, I missed you guys, and hopefully I'm on the mend and everything's getting back to normal. And Natalia, thank you for the plant in the chat today, Natalia. I called Natalia on the phone. We had a little talk, and she's giving me flowering advice.
Plant advice.
Yeah. Guys, we love you guys, and don't forget to be kind to everybody, but in the real world and social media and in our comment section, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.